Fishyaker.com, the original kayak rigging video series.
Hi, it's John Oast again for Fishyaker.com. Take it from me, I have experience unfortunately, but always lock your kayak up when you're not using it, especially if it's sitting in your yard, on your car, on your trailer. A number of years back when I was first getting into kayak fishing, unfortunately I left one outside on my trailer, and I got up the next morning and it was nowhere to be found. Really good idea, really easy way to lock it up, especially if you're using a sit on top type of kayak, is to simply run a cable lock or bicycle chain lock of some sort through your scupper holes in your sit on top kayak, or find something if you have a sit inside, say around the seat pan area. For instance, something as basic as this, it costs me less than $5 at the department store. It's got a basic little combination on it. I can run it through that scupper hole or around some molded in part of the kayak, and just simply run the cable around my racks or around the trailer or around something in my yard, around a tree. If I'm doing any shuttling, for instance, when I'm floating the rivers or riding the tide, I'll chain thing up to a street sign or something. So don't ever leave it. If you leave it unattended for any amount of time, always run some type of lock around it. Like this, you can use a really basic little bicycle cable lock. You can use a longer cable lock or bike lock, for instance, if you want to have multiple kayaks. There's a ton of different options out there, from say just a couple of dollars on up to say $20, $30, $40, depending on how big of a gauge wire you want to use on it. Heck, a piece of chain will work. But make sure if you're going to lock it up, a good way to do it if you're using a chain or a cable lock is through that scupper hole. Just run it through that scupper hole. So if they want to get that boat away from you, they're basically going to have to cut the boat in half or have something strong enough to cut the cable. So remember, the security feature of that cable lock or that chain is really only as good as the thickness and the durability of that cable. But as long as you put something around it that's going to keep somebody from simply walking up to your car, to your yard, and grabbing that kayak and walking away from your yard or car with it. So just go out, spend a few dollars. It's worth the investment. Get a bicycle cable or a cable lock of some sort and secure your kayak up when you're not using it. Like I said, trust me, it's happened to me, and I'm sure it's happened to a lot of other people out there too. If you're on Facebook, you see it all the time. Someone saying, hey, my kayak's gone. Anybody seen it? So just a couple $1 investment can be the difference between you having a kayak or not having a kayak to hit the water with. So again, thanks for watching. Go on to Facebook and like our page, Fishyaker.com. And if you're on YouTube, which you already are, be sure to subscribe to Fishyaker.com, Fishyaker on Facebook. So thanks for watching, and see you on the water.